What if the true history of Africa could be told not through written records, but through images? Across the vast landscapes of the continent, from the deserts of Namibia to the bustling cities of Lagos, Africa's story unfolds in a visual tapestry that spans millennia. It begins with ancient rock art etched into stone by the earliest inhabitants of the Sahara. These images, some over 10,000 years old, depict hunting scenes, rituals, then daily life, offering us a glimpse into the minds and worlds of those who came before. But Africa's visual history is not just ancient. It continues through the colonial era, where photographs were used as tools of power and control, shaping the world's perception of Africa and its people. Today, African artists and historians are reclaiming these visual narratives, using photography, film, and digital media to tell their own stories. This is the story of Africa's visual history, a story that challenges old assumptions and opens new windows into the past. Let's begin with the earliest form of African visual storytelling, rock art. In the caves of Tasselai Enneja in Algeria, thousands of paintings and engravings tell the story of a Sahara that was once lush and green. These artworks, created by the ancestors of the Berber people, depict giraffes, elephants, and herds of cattle, revealing a landscape that has changed dramatically over time. But rock art is more than just a record of the past. It is a testament to the creativity and resilience of Africa's earliest civilizations. Moving forward in time, we come to the colonial era, a period when Africa's visual history was often distorted by outsiders. European photographers, missionaries, and ethnographers captured images of African life, but these images were often staged, manipulated, and used to justify colonial rule. Yet even in this era, African photographers began to emerge, using the camera to document their own communities and challenge colonial stereotypes. One such photographer was Seydou Keita, whose studio portraits in Mali captured the elegance and dignity of African urban life in the mid-20th century. In the post-colonial era, African visual culture became a battleground for representation. Artists like Malik Sidibe and Samuel Fosso used photography to explore themes of identity, modernity, and resistance. Meanwhile, filmmakers like Ousmane Sembène brought African stories to the world stage, using cinema to critique colonial legacies and imagine new futures. Today, the digital revolution is transforming Africa's visual history once again. Social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook are creating new archives of African life, documenting everything from urban street scenes to political protests. These digital images, often taken by ordinary people, are becoming important historical sources, offering a more democratic and diverse view of contemporary Africa. At the same time, heritage institutions and universities are working to preserve and digitize Africa's visual past, making it accessible to a global audience. Projects like the Animated Atlas of African History are using digital tools to map the continent's political and social transformations, making history more engaging and interactive. But the story of Africa's visual history is not without controversy. Many of the images that document African life were created under colonial surveillance, and their meanings have been shaped by the biases of those who captured them. Today, historians and artists are grappling with questions of ownership, consent, and representation, as they seek to reclaim and reinterpret Africa's visual heritage. In the end, Africa's visual history is a story of resilience, creativity, and transformation. It is a story that reminds us that history is not just what is written, but what is seen. And in the images of Africa, past and present, we find not just a record of what has been, but a vision of what can be. This is the power of Africa's visual history, a power that continues to shape our understanding of the continent and its people.